I got this small clamp-on vise off the curbside cleanup a couple years ago. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. Use electrolysis. This bottom screw is really tight here. It's pretty dirty. I'll clean up some of this with a file. Clean that up a little bit. I can take it apart here quick. It's been a long time since that's been apart. Jaws don't look too bad. Pretty straight yet. I guess that just kind of clips in there. Cheaply made. I'm going to start with this back part here, back jaw. You can see how fast the reaction starts there. I'll probably leave this in for probably overnight. It's working good so far. Yeah, it's about 6 hours later. I went to go check on it. It's usually all cloudy, all rusty, and can't really see what's going on, but for some reason this time it's clear, you can see what's going on. It's pretty neat. I cleaned off the anode here earlier, and that's all that grime on there was on the vise. I'll leave it overnight and see what it looks like when in the morning. The top is pretty gross. Just water, a little hydrogen gas. It'll be alright. Okay, it's the next day. I'm gonna unplug it and take it out, see what it looks like. Whoops. I'll wire wheel that quick. Be back in a second. Yeah, I'm done with the wire wheel now. I started cleaning up some of the flashing here. Like back here. I'm gonna file some of that off yet. A little bit there. Maybe get a little up here. Yeah, I got this filed off a little bit. Looks pretty good. I'll do a little bit more once I get the other part together here so I can tell how the jaws line up there. Then file it smooth on there. I also, while that was in the electrolysis, I worked on the handle here a little bit. It had this handle here, it was all bent. As I was wire wheeling it, it came off of here, so I just chucked it up in the lathe and cleaned it up a little bit. I found a rod from an old printer, fits in here pretty good for a new handle. I just have to figure out how to make the ends on there yet. Now I'm going to put this in the electrolysis and let it set overnight again. Alright, it's the next day. I wire wheeled it already. This one is a little more pitted than the other one. I don't know, this is the finish of the other one, and I'm going to have to use some primer on there. Try to get some of them defects out of there. I'm going to file the front a little bit here. I did this one a little more. Looks better. Try to get some of that pitting out of there. Clean this up a little bit. And I still have to do something about this screw. There's a lot of slop in there. I think I'm going to try to put a small bead of weld around here and then machine it down. Hopefully that'll work. Yeah, I ended up doing something a little different on the screw here. I drilled this out a little more, and I made a little washer there with a lathe and put it in there. That seems to work a little better. And then I made, this was the old handle that was in there. I made a new one here. I just threaded the ends there. Put it in there. I'll put some Loctite on the end of there and try and get this together here. I did file a bunch more on the front there. It's a lot better than it was. I'm gonna paint it now. I'm not sure on the color yet, but I'm thinking maybe a dark blue. Alright, I'm done with the paint now. It kind of got a little goofy right here. It's alright. I really like the way that handle turned out. It's nice. It fits in there a lot better now too. I machined a little washer and stuck it in there so it fit better. Cleaned up the anvil here on the top. I filed that smooth and did the horn there a little bit. Cleaned the jaws up. In the front of the jaw here, it was really pitted and scratched. It was mostly just pitted from the factory castings there, but looks a lot better now. Alright guys, until next time.